CIS has been absolutely brilliant to me. I've been through so many injuries, and just for them to back me all the way, get me back to full fitness, you know, through all my surgeries, they've got me back, and it's just absolutely, the support that they have is just absolutely great. Jools and Kitty, they work tirelessly together. They make sure each athlete is ready to go. If they're not, they're telling each other who can do what, how much they can do. They look at the loading of each player, and it's just worked very individualized, and that's how our sport's going forward. And every person being robust to do it is because we've worked individually to understand each other's bodies. And I've just loved the fact that we can do that now, and making sure that everyone's ready to go for internationals, for Super League games, and everything under that belt.
The main thing is to support the coaches and what they need to do and what they need the athletes to do to be the best at the sport. So, I mean, a lot of that is keeping all of the athletes available for selection or for match play, etc. So keeping them injury free, but also the training that they're doing is really important as well. It's not just about being available for specifically match play, it's being available all the time to be able to do all that training. And then the second bit is, if the coach needs them to be able to jump higher or move faster or kind of be more dynamic, whatever that looks like, is making sure that the adaptations that we're trying to get support that outcome as well.
With Jools, just before Commonwealth Games, we made sure my hamstrings and my whole posterior chain was firing up. I've had a lot of knee injuries, so it's about trying to make sure that's comfortable. She's worked us really hard in the fitness side, making sure we can last all games, making sure you make an impact straight away. So it's always being ready to go. She's given us so much activations individually that it works just for you, and I think that's absolutely great to know that you can go on court knowing that you've done what you need to do, not what the whole team needs to do.
So we'll look at physical status, so their strength and their functional strength, and look at kind of capacity, look at CV, and I'll look at them kind of MSK related, and from that we'll see if there's any kind of high injury risks. And then from that, myself and Jools S&C Coach will kind of put together a programme for them, which is kind of bespoke and individualised, and they'll do that as a kind of prehab session, you know, whether it be kind of pre-training or actual sessions, and then Jools will incorporate things within their S&C programme when they're in weights.
It was very personal. Even though I'd only been there 7 months, I didn't feel like it was them and like I just sort of come in. Like I felt very much a part of the whole experience. I knew what the girls had gone through to get there. I'd heard the stories, you know, I'd got to know them over the time, even the staff group. And I'd say, like, even though you know your support, you still feel proud in kind of what you've contributed to it.
So proud of the girls, obviously, especially, you know, but proud of the team as well. You know, the staff as well as the players put a lot of work in over the last year, and we were a new bunch of staff as well, you know, coming in this season. So we had to get that integration, and I think we absolutely nailed it, and obviously we've come out with gold. But just so proud of everybody involved.
Everyone who's behind the scenes has worked tirelessly behind them and has worked us to where we need to be, and I'm so happy that we've got everyone on the same page now.